Welcome, dear viewers. Today we are going to talk about 5 cultural contrasts between America and Thailand. Let's get started. Cultural contrast number 1, pointing your feet. Now you may think, what do you mean by pointing your feet? In Western culture, it is very commonly seen when you're sitting down, your feet is overlapping on another one. The one on top of the other one is basically pointing onto a direction. Now, in Thai culture, feet is considered the lowest part of the body, and it is considered very much disrespecting if your feet is pointing towards a person or a holy object, which is worse. And even worse if it is pointing towards a royal family, including the currency, because the royal family picture is there in the currency. So yeah, make sure your feet is not pointing on anything that you don't want to disrespect. Next in the list is showing public affection. Very commonly seen in Western countries, showing affection like hugging in public setting, making out as well is basically considered a personal thing to do to an individual. But in Thailand, showing public affection is not commonly seen. While holding hand, you can obviously hold hand of your partner, but making out or kissing in public, it is considered too much. So you want to keep certain private intimacy inside your house. No matter what news people say about the whole party culture, but normal people in Thailand are very conservative. Thai culture places a strong emphasis in modesty and reserve in public area. Next point, bargaining at retail shop. In Western country, you usually just go to the store and buy whatever the price tag on that particular object is. But no, not in Thailand. And I'm talking about local markets specifically. They expect you to bargain. But mind you, when you're bargaining, don't be rude. This is the country of smile. Make it fun, make it interactive, and they kind of want you to bargain. And don't be cheap. Whenever you're bargaining, don't drop too much. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now this one is one of the most important ones. Crossing the street. There is no rule. There are signals, of course, you can see while crossing the road, but always be mindful, always double check, triple check before crossing the road, because out of nowhere you will see a motorcycle just cutting in the signal. Yes, it happened to me. So crossing the street, you need to be very careful. You have a pedestrian walking sign on and you are good to go. But then again, be extra careful. Really adventurous. All you have to do, just raise your hand and walk through the traffic. A lot of time I've done it. Follow the flow of the vehicle. To give eye contact to the driver, if he's kind of like slowing down, you are good to go. Last but not the least, the tipping culture. In America, it is very commonly seen for taxi services, dining, and other service-oriented setting that tipping is a must. But in Thailand, you are not supposed to tip. Well, if you really want to go ahead and tip them, yes, go ahead and do that, but just be mindful that it's not the culture. Tipping is not commonly expected, and in many setups, it may appear rude too. The best way to show appreciation is a very good smile with a Y, a thank you. Another bonus I would like to add is the Y. This is the gesture you will see with a thank you, a respect, a greeting, which is basically joining your hand and bowing. And you're supposed to return that. These made it to the top 5 in my books, but there are so many other cultural shocks. Always remember one key point, and that is follow what people are doing around you. See what kind of outfit everybody is wearing on a regular basis. Like, you don't want to wear too much revealing outfit. Disrespect the currency or people. Always carry a smile on your face. And this is where I'm going to emphasize, this is the country of smile. Everybody seem to be always happy, and you need to be one of that too.